Hello, beautiful. Welcome back to Nat's Beautiful Life. Today, I'm going to be doing 9 months in my bullet journal. This is the 9th day of the 12 days of Christmas. So I do use the Leuchtturm 1917, and we're going to kind of be going through this one. I have January through March in my previous bullet journal, but I did my collections and everything in this one, so we're good. Also, I use this for art journaling and like tracking, things like that, and keeping track of the books that I read. But I actually use the mini happy planner for like day-to-day stuff. But anywho, let's just go ahead and get started with this. If you have not subscribed yet, please do click the little notification bell so you don't miss a video. We are going to start at the very beginning. If you see some post-it notes over certain things, it's because it's probably a picture that I don't have permission to share the person's picture or whatever, or I haven't asked. That's more than likely. So we're gonna start. Okay, the light just changed really strangely. Okay, so I'm sorry about that. I'm playing with the lighting. I have my fake lights on, but for some reason we're orange and we've got lines. Here we go. Let's hope this works. All right, so first I have my whatever these things are, the contents. Very boring. And of course, like everyone, I've only filled out the first little part. Oh, by the way, if you don't know who I am, this is me. Welcome. We've got our 2018 page. The little herringbone you're seeing in the background is from something on the other side that kind of bled through. But I thought it was cool, so I left it. Then I have my 2018 bucket list. Y'all, 2018 started out like, I was going to do all these things and all of that jazz, but my father did get diagnosed with cancer, so it's been a little changes have happened, and that's okay. I'm happy that my dad is still with us right now. So I had some television and movies and things that I wanted to see. I don't watch a lot of TV, but if I feel like I want to, then I have the list here of stuff that I might be interested in. I have recommendations of books and movies and things, and then some movies that I wanted to see. This is hilarious because I normally read about 40 something books a year, so I gave myself 40 spaces, and truth of the matter is I've finished 110 this year already, so there's more pages. Like, it's continued on page 72. These were book releases that I was looking forward to. So I've learned from this page how to update it for my 2019 spread. These are our book club books for the month. I will talk a little bit about them in the day 12, a little bit of preview there, of Christmas, and yeah, how I kind of felt about them. Then my goal was to read 12 nonfiction books in the year. And so I just kind of made little notes of different things. I have my YouTube, Instagram tracker. This is my doggy tracker, so I keep track of like baths, notes, when they get their nails done, their heartworm pills, all of that jazz. And this is just random places I'd like to visit, adventures I've had this year. A big adventure is that we've been going to the cancer center a lot. So they gotta say, kudos to Duke Cancer Center. If you ever sadly have to deal with any type of disease like that, I do highly recommend them. So these are just squeezed in there, and it's been fun. So then I can make myself a little list of things to do around the Triangle. I live in the Raleigh, Durham, Wake Forest, Cary area, and it's called the Triangle. And there's just a lot to do, and so sometimes I forget about them. So yeah, and then just miscellaneous things to do, restaurants I want to try, hiking trails. I didn't do as much hiking this year as I wanted to, but that's okay. My library checkout list has been great. It's been one that I've kind of recreated throughout the year, and then I was doing a Bible study that I was writing, and I put it on hold to kind of work with other things. this year, and that's okay. But I'm still working on other projects, so I just put that one on hold to concentrate my time on those. So now we move into the months. So we have April. I have my sparkly bits, which is basically my 1 to 2 lines a day, my habit tracker, my goals, reading list. I did a sleep tracker, and then a gratitude list, favorites, video ideas, brainstorming, and I go back and use all the brainstorm lists. Then projects, things like that. Currently in April, highlights. If there's any of these like pages you'd like to see like close up, you can pause it and just take a look. I do have these pictures from Pinterest, and there are my Pinterest is linked down below, and there are like the April bullet journal type boards that you can pick up these pictures if you want. May, this is one of my favorite spreads. It's cactus themed and desert themed. I have my habit tracker, and I just printed this off my computer on some cardstock. And then my book lists, podcasts, and then I just have like a lot of different stuff that I just kind of was writing, and then also song lyrics or something for some reason, and my sparkly bits, brainstorming, keeping track of stuff I bought, and things like that. So we're just gonna dig through these. This is journaling here. And then I have extra pages, and even though it's December, I have no problem going back and like filling this page with journaling if I need to. June, I believe I did a post for June, so you may have already seen this one, but just a little flip through of it completed. This is a habit tracker. I did a health tracker under here, so stuff that I probably don't need to remember in years to come and nobody wants to see. It's all under there, just do it like a flap. My mood tracker, my TBR. Basically, I've read most of these books. I read 15 books that year, so it's kind of escaped over here. And then movies and podcasts, projects, notes, brainstorming. So basically, my brain dump, brain vomit is what I call it. Stuff like that. Then currently pages and highlights of the month. And this is, I love the colors on this. It's cute. Then I did a 6-month book review. So I did like my, the favorite books so far and things like that. This is where we continue books read in 2018. And it says July through December, but oh no, it's not. It is July through September because, oh boy, did we get moving on some reading throughout the rest of the year. Then we come to July. And once again, you can find a lot of these on Pinterest. The stickers and stuff here, they're from, I'll put it on the screen who they're from, but I really like her stickers, and you'll see me use a lot more of her like stuff in a minute, like this type of thing here too. She does, so I like that. So habit tracker, another health tracker under here. Projects, brain vomit. My TBR, and I actually kept track of how much money I spent on books this month, and it was not much. And so I decided to do a no buy August, which means I bought 2 books. Anyway, booktubeathon, I did that this year, so I have some notes here and then some journaling. Currently in highlights, my library checkout stuff that I'm still using. And here we go, August. So August is probably one of my favorite layouts. I really like the way it turned out. Sparkly bits, another health tracker under here. I did a kind of smaller habit tracker, movies, podcasts, all of that, TBR, projects. I like to always keep track of my birthday month of all the discounts and certificates and stuff I know I'm going to get for my birthday. So I keep track of that so I'll remember to use them. Then I just wrote like different little inspirations and just thoughts I had, and then I have a currently page. And then we have booktubeathon stuff. So I did all the Instagram challenges for booktubeathon. So I have some of those in here. This one is adorable. And some of the, yeah, I think that's it. Pretty much like some the challenges I did for booktubeathon. And then of course my dog Barry is always there when I'm taking pictures and stuff. So I did a couple of videos and a couple of makeup looks on my Instagram from book covers. So I Really like the colors on this book cover, so I decided to do a little makeup look like that. This is from my birthday. It's in August, and we went to North Hills and Raleigh and went to a little cupcake place, and I got something from Kendra Scott that was custom made for me from my husband, and this is just some of the stuff we did. And then it was on to Warstorm. I have had Warstorm since the day it came out. It was delivered on my porch, and I saved it forever. It's the 4th book in the Red Queen series, and I just didn't want it to end. I loved it so much. So, yeah, that's me reading that. And then there's one of the Booktubeathon pictures there. It was like a collection of books. So these are all my first in a series books that I did. It was cool. Some journaling. We had a girls' night in. I did a movie night where we watched To All the Boys I've Loved Before. Is that it? Yeah. I read the book, and I brought everybody came over from book club to watch the movie, and then just chilling with the dogs outside. This is funny. This should be empty and open for pictures for August, but no, when I was making my September, which there's the cover pages, I somehow put these on here. So here's my habit tracker and my workout tracker. Y'all, the workout the past several months has been so rough. I was doing so well. It's like 4 times a week going to the gym. And now I'm just like anything I can get in there is awesome. But I really love this workout tracker, and I did it again in October. But it really worked out well. And I found this artist here is also on my Pinterest. I love her stuff because I also, he looks a little bigger here, but in a lot of the other photos you can see he's a Chihuahua, and I have a Chihuahua as well as my Dalmatian, and I've had her for 9 years, and I've had Barry for 3, so it's just like such a nostalgia thing for me. But anyway, so I really like the way this turned out for September. My September pages, I got these type of things. If I can find it, I'll link it. I'm not sure if I remember, but it's another bullet journaler that I follow. She had a freebie that you could get. And then some other, this is like ephemera from Tim, is it Tim Horton? Am I making that up? Tim Holtz. It's this guy, Tim Holtz. All right, so we got that going on. Then I use, these are from like the Smash Book little things that they have. So I just got some of my goals on those, and a TBR I did on here, and some personal goals like little chihuahuas and stuff. I just love this artist, and like I said, she's on my Pinterest for my August bullet journal, and you can check out a lot of her stuff. I just love her. She's amazing. So Sparkly Bits. This one's always stuck together. Video ideas, video goals, brainstorm. I've still been using these through November because it's a waste of paper not to. I've got currently my September wrap up, so basically my highlights. I did an ideal kind of daily schedule for me, and then like how much each thing takes me normally, just so I don't freak out. How's that? I've got some more journaling, some fun stuff that I did, and then we come to October, which is another one of my favorite spreads and layouts. So here we go. October, Sparkly Bits. I started putting it down to 1 page a day, and then here are the little trackers I was talking about. So I did habit trackers a little bit differently, and once again, I'll put her in the description box where I got these from. My TBR, and my currently page, my projects, my fitness tracker. So sad. So sad. And then my books I've read in 2018. So this is October, November, and December. I've got to add some more in there. Anywho, and then I decided to do a little inspirations page. So this is like whenever I think of something or hear something and it just kind of moves me or something, then I'll put that there. I have this open for some October pictures that I just haven't printed out yet because I have not had the time. But my dad's birthday was in October, and I took him to the Angus Barn, which is like a world famous steakhouse, which is funny because I'm a vegetarian, but they have really great other things as well. And took him there because I have some family that works there. got a reservation and all that jazz, and his face lit up when the ribs came out. So I wanted to put a picture of that there. So and then we come to November. November was really rushed, but it took me like a little while, but I was just kind of adding things here and there. And I found this quote by Benjamin Franklin, which I love, and it's either write something worth reading or do something worth writing, and I love it. Then we have Sparkly Bits, Habit Tracker, much smaller again, my TBR, my movies and TV. This is funny because it's totally that time of year again where whenever we go outside, my Chihuahua Callie has got to have something on because it gets obviously cold, and she has like thin fur. She's, Chihuahuas are made for warm weather. Give her 120 degrees and she's fine. But we have to like sweater her up anytime we go outside. Projects, ideas, so basically brain vomit. I've got journaling. I went into my Project Life stash and started using some of that stuff up. I probably meant to do it currently, but I could still use these as journaling or whatever. So I left me some open spaces because I did December. I started it in November, so I'd have a little extra room. I really like the way this turned out. I don't know if you can see the R, but it's there. Then we go Habit Tracker. Seriously, Natasha. PFTP is it's my book that I'm writing. I'm almost done with it, but I have not had a chance to work on it at all this month. Exercise, I've been doing stretching. There's only one there, but I've been doing stretching and stuff like that. But as far as like going to the gym, or it's been too cold to go for a walk, but literally, this is the saddest month ever for that. But I've been getting up early and going to bed on time, and I've obviously been doing a lot of filming, editing, and posting. Sparkly Bits, today is the 23rd, so gotta write that down. But Sparkly Bits, 1 page per day. TBR, just like do something different. I put it on cardstock and just kind of made it look very Christmassy. I like the Adirondack. Okay, whatever. I can't say it, but that kind of feel, like mountainy feel for Christmas and aesthetic. So that's what I got. Our book club party information and stuff. We had a great time. Projects, and it says 4 videos, but 12. 12, y'all, is what we've got rolling out. Gifts, this is probably going up after Christmas, or, that's why I marked it out. The only person who will probably watch this before Christmas is my mom, so I scratched all her stuff out. Ryan never watches anything, so it doesn't matter. And then I have some of my 2019 like goal brainstorm type things, wish lists. If like everything was perfect, this would happen. Boom. I've got my Christmas dinner at my house. There are a lot of changes happening. There was a lot of changes, a lot of schedule changes, so yeah. Needless to say, Ryan has kind of taken over this, and I'm so thankful. I gotta say, I have a very good husband, and he has taken over a lot of the Christmas stuff for as far as like dinner. Most of the people that are coming over are from like his side of the family. We're actually, my mom and dad were coming up here, but now we're going there. So it's been quite a change, and yeah, work's been, yeah, it's been a lot, you guys. So I'm just thankful that he's taking over a lot of this, but I am still kind of keeping track of what's coming. I know we've got some of these things filled. I am not worried about it. December events, so I could just kind of quickly look and see what I had. I had a lot of Christmas stuff to do. Room for more, what is this called? Journaling. But actually, if you'll notice, some of the journaling that I did in the November stuff is actually December. So, and that's it that I have so far. I do in the back have like, I have a home library. So, I have this thing, monthly spread. So like things that I would normally do like every month. I do have a monthly or my own library here in the house. So I kind of keep track of who's got what. But that is it, you guys. That is 9 months. Good grief. Months in this bullet journal. I hope I didn't talk you to death. I hope you enjoyed it. Like I said, if there's anything you want to get a closer look at, just pause it, take a look. And yeah, feel free to recreate anything you want. Let me know if you do. If you have any suggestions for anything, I love them. But guys, thank you for sticking around. If you are still here in this long video, awesome. Feel free to leave any comments you have in the sections below, and I look forward to seeing you right here for day 10 on the 12 days of Christmas. Have a great day, gorgeous.